Hello, welcome to One Word with KJK. Our one word for this week is courage. Life is a big battleground. Every day of our lives, we are confronted with diverse kinds of challenges that often tend to scare the living daylight out of us. These challenges take many forms, ranging from personal, professional, marital, financial challenges. Sometimes these challenges take us unaware. They present themselves without any notice and at a time when we are most vulnerable. Irrespective of this, we must either rise up and fight or we stay down and suffer defeat. To do the former, we require courage. Courage is fear under control. Courage is not the absence of fear, but the power to conquer fear. Whenever we think of men and women who achieved great feats in the world, we are tempted to think of them as individuals who had no fears. On the contrary, they had fears, even more than you could possibly imagine. But the difference is that unlike most other people, they do not allow their fears to imprison them. Why? Because they know there is no victory unless they exercise courage. After spending 27 years in prison for the fight against racism and apartheid in South Africa, the great icon Nelson Mandela was asked how he triumphed over the fear of death that loomed over him in those many years of trials. And he said, "I felt the worst things that would happen is death. I learned that the brave man is not he who does not feel fear, but he who conquers that fear." In other words, courage is the triumph of the human spirit over the feelings of fear. There is no sin in feeling fear. The sin is in letting the feelings of fear cripple our faith and blind our vision. In our life pursuits, we need courage in three dimensions. First, we need courage to start or pursue a worthy cause. Dreams and visions will remain dreams and visions until we exercise the courage to take the necessary actions that will turn them into reality. Second, we need courage to resist the obstacles and oppositions that will come our way in the course of trying to reach our desired end. Third, we need courage to give up something we may cherish so much for the sake of a worthy goal. Three major ways we can learn to act more courageously. 1. Think of the worst case scenario. What is the worst thing that will happen if you start that business? What's the worst thing that will happen if you quit that job? And so on. What's the worst thing that will happen? Being aware of the worst case scenario prepares you mentally to face your fears. 2. Think of the best case scenario. Do not just think of everything that could go wrong. Think also of everything that could go right. Think of the rewards that would follow. Being aware of the best case scenario gives you the motivation needed for action. 3. Think of the past victories. One of the biggest problems we have when we are faced with a scary situation is that we quickly forget where we are coming from and the many battles we had won already in the past. We focus so much on our fears that we forget who we are and what we are capable of. Thinking of our past victories supplies us with renewed strength to confront every new challenge along the path to our destiny. I pray, may this week bring you the best things of life. I speak strength to your soul. Let your hands be empowered to do the impossible, and may your feet be strengthened to climb the highest mountains. I hope that thus far, One Word with KJK has been inspiring. You want to drop a note below and let's know how this has been helping you on your journey to greatness. It is One Word with KJK, and I'll see you again next week. Bye for now.